build-up to this fight has been incredible. Both of these men verbally sparring for weeks, and now they get it on for real.
Got him with a left hook.
Straight right just misses. The perfect counter lands.
Punch, counter punch.
There's not a seat to be had in this arena, Johnny. It's got that big fight feel, doesn't it?
Can you imagine walking into this town, walking into an arena with such noise, people chanting your name? You can't even hear your quarterback whispering in your ear. I've been in situations like that where it can be terrorizing if you haven't got your wits about it.
I can't believe we're only halfway through the round.
Perfectly matched, skill for skill, tap for tap. Now this fight will say, you know what, I'm just that notch above you, and so I've got to respect both of them more than happy.
Good punch. There's a counter shot. We wanted action, and they are delivering. Deciding to let it all hang out here in this round. Very close round with 10 seconds to go. Boxing judging can be sometimes, there's no doubt who won that round.
I seriously hope that...
Here we go, it's round two. That last round was huge for him, Johnny. How does he keep the momentum going?
Todd, my motto is, if it's not broken, why change it? An excellent last round, everything worked. Wait for the reaction. Until then, keep doing what you've just been doing because you've won that hands down.
Done with that counter shot. When you're fighting a counter puncher, you want to bait them in to throw first. Make them think you're going to throw a punch so that they exchange.
To beat a counter puncher, you've got to take them out of their pace. Do not wait for them, because if you wait, they'll pepper and pop you all night long. Rush them.
Good counter punch. Quick punch scores. Beautiful counter shot. Have to be careful for that receipt. It's always coming. Is he going to punch himself out, though? Uppercut does not score. You know the scorecards are going to be all over the place in this one. After what we saw in that last round, it's pretty obvious who has the advantage here. Here we go in round three. Who's going to land the first big shot? Last round, complete domination. Let's see what we have in store for us here.
Todd, my motto is, if it's not broken, why change it? An excellent last round, everything works. Wait for the reaction. Until then, keep doing what you've just been doing because you've won that hands down.
Defense here at all. Nope, that uppercut does not score. Oh, right there. Sonny Edwards took that really bad. Sonny Edwards goes down. A big headshot, and he goes down. We have got to see that again in slow motion.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. You still want to fight?
The referee says we will fight on. Not sure about this one.
Oh, he can smell blood. Look at that. He's put in round once. He knows what shot works and where to land it. Then try and do it again. He's just not got to get trigger happy.
Lucky to have avoided that uppercut. He threw a punch and just got countered. Has to be careful for that receipt. It's always coming. They exchange punches.
That's
They
it,
are going
King.
to surrender. No mas.
Yeah.
And that will do it. This fight is over. They have given up.
Hey,
It is Riyadh season in the Kingdom of Saudi Arabia, and we're about to see another big-time fight here at Kingdom Arena. Alongside me is Johnny Nelson.
Looking forward to this one, Todd.
It's time for our tale of the tape. Sugar Ray Robinson. Sugar Ray Robinson, one of the most skilled. Terrence Bud Crawford, one of the pound-for-pound best in the world.
This bout is scheduled.
What a pleasure to be in this unique. These athletes have been waiting a long time to square off. Here we go. Stiff jab. A perfect counter lands. This fight has a real good flow to it. Gotta let your hand... Hold it right there! Sugar Ray Robinson just got rocked. Keeping those gloves up, the guard high, paying dividends as it seems that moment of trouble has passed.
Got caught sleeping on the job. What do? You step back, steady yourself, recompose yourself, then boom, back into it. But do not make those mistakes. This is the wrong place to fall asleep.
stupid.
Shot lands. Every time they drop their guard, they get caught. Those counter punches have to hurt. Not too many seats to be had in this arena as the hype continues to build for this showdown.
Situations like this, Todd, will either make or break a fighter because the expectation from the thousands of people here, of the millions of people around the world, people like you and I sat here expecting everything and anything can break a man or make a man.
Despite what the judges' scorecards read, there are no losers in this one. Let's talk about Robinson in that last round. That bell could not have... Here we go, round 2. Who's going to land the first big shot? So not the best round, but let's see if they can turn it around here.
That was a tough last round. Now you've got to make sure he doesn't put it on him. That's what he's going to try and do. So tie him up, hold him, lean on him. Don't get drawn into a fight. Not yet. Not until your senses have come back.
Blocks that jab. Nope, that hook won't score. Hey, those punches add up. Nice counter punch right up the middle. This counter puncher is going to wait for you to move first, and then will strike like a snake. Keep an eye on this guy.
You're fighting a counter puncher, you've got to dummy a shot. Make them react from that, then react then. I know it's hard to think that way, but counter punchers, they're watching your every move, that every twitch.
I can't believe we're only halfway through the round.
Perfectly matched, skill for skill, tap for tap. Now this fight will say, you know what, I'm just that notch above you, and so I got to respect both of them.
And down goes Crawford.
Fuck you.
You need to see that again. Some amazing boxing right there.
I've got to see that again.
Well, I got you earlier. Didn't look like that on my end.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Well, they're back on their feet right now, Johnny. Do they go toe for toe or do they play defense here?
Well, now it's about getting back to the corner.
Final 10 seconds here, and this has not been his round for sure. Let's talk about Crawford in that last round. His legs are... On to the third. It's been a nightmare so far. What can they do to turn this around?
I have no idea what they have left. How do you come back from something like that? Knock down twice? Where's your head at? Where's your energy levels at? It tells you you've got nothing left.
Throw a shot, they get countered. Can't find a home for that jab. A perfect counter shot. Robinson got buzzed there. He's in trouble. And now they're right back into the fray.
It's been a tough round so far. It's been a tough round. What do they do? What do they tell him when
I was blocking down there.
How are they going to get through this?
This fight a little bit closer than I think a lot of people thought.
Skill for skill, tap for tap. Just like a match made in heaven.
And he wasn't ready for that counter punch. Nice counter. Beautiful counter punch. Nice counter shot. This fighter expending a lot of energy in this round. Has to be careful for that receipt. It's always coming. A very competitive round with 10 seconds left. Let's talk about Robinson in that last round. What would you tell this guy if he's got to do something different? Here we go to the fourth round. Well, they got battered last round. How do they turn their fortunes around?
This is one of those situations. You've just been hurt. You've got to get out there again. Be smart. Be sharp. Don't be a fool. Don't get suckered in. Make him fight your fight. Hold him, tie him up just until your head clears again and your legs come back again. Because if you don't, he's going to pop you off.
Just misses with that jab. That counter punch caught him clean. And just as quickly as it slows down, it heats back up. Beautiful counter shot. Back and forth they go in this round. The momentum continues to shift.
They're so close, so close. How can you separate them? It's going to be a hard night tonight for the judges.
Deciding to let it all hang out here in this round. Blistering hand speed from both of these outstanding lightweights.
Work the body, frustrate them, take the mind off the chin, take the mind off protecting everything around that. Work the body, use tactics. Sometimes it's all right to actually outbox a fight and beat them on points.
Very close round with 10 seconds to go. Let's talk about Robinson in that last round. Well, it's no secret who has the advantage after. On to the fifth we go. Well, there's no doubt about who won that last round. Let's see what he has for us here in the next one.
Todd, my motto is, if it's not broken, why change it? An excellent last...
Robinson goes to the canvas. How about that impact? Let's see that again in slow motion.
Shot from the gods, they say. A shot... 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Here we continue.
So this fight will continue, but how can they get back into this bout?
Oh, he can smell blood. Look at that. He's put in round once. He knows what shot works and where to land it. He'll try and do it again. He's just not got to get trigger happy.
He threw a punch and just got countered. Quick punch scores. Looks like he's leading halfway through this round.
No doubt at all. You can see who's winning. You can see who's got it in hand. You can see who's comfortable. Or it's a bit of a mousetrap.
Every time he throws a punch, a receipt is coming right back. And this is a you hit me hard, I'll hit you hard type of fight. How about that time counter shot? Good counter punch. What heart, what desire, but at what cost? Final 10 seconds here, unless something major happens. I think we all know who won that one. Talk about Robinson in that last round. It's not over till it's over, but that knockdown. Let's start the sixth. He couldn't finish him off in the last round. Let's see what this has in store.
Oh, come on, dude.
It's a heavy knockdown. How are they going to come back from that? They staggered back to the corner. They've got to freshen them up and learn them again, get them back on point again. This round, they've got to coast around. Don't get involved. Give yourself another 3 minutes to get your head clear.
Well done with that counter shot. When you're a power puncher, you're not as concerned with how many punches you throw. It's about how many you land and how hard they are.
It's the one who draws first blood, Todd. That's what you've got to look at. If you hit and you know you're in there with a banger, you've got to be on it, but you've got to be confident.
That uppercut does not score. This has been a very competitive round between these two.
Skill for skill, tap for tap. She's like a match made in heaven.
Catch and shoot. One punch could change anything when these two step in the ring. Punch, counter punch. He fails to score with that left hook. The only fear you have with this lightweight is has he punched himself out? You know the scorecards are going to be all over the place in this one. Let's talk about Robinson in that last round. Now you start wondering how... And there's the bell for round 7. They let it all hang out in the last round. What do they got left?
Exerted a lot of energy in the fight so far. Now they're shattered. This is what you call championship rounds. If you have done the work, slept right, ate right, prepped right, I'm expecting you to get through this. If not, if you've cheated, the ring can be the loneliest place in the world.
Nice counter shot. As we enter the final frames of this bout, Johnny, what have we seen so far?
Power. That power might be the do or die. That power might be the equalizer.
Not a lot of punch output. Thought there might be more action here. Good counter punching. Some nice exchanges from both men in this round.
Perfectly matched, skill for skill, tap for tap. Now this fight will say, you know what, I'm just that notch above you, and so I've got to respect both of them more than happy.
You can't score with that uppercut. There's a counter shot. Well, just a couple rounds left, Johnny. What's your assessment so far?
What can they change? Can they slow the pace down? Can they hope to knock them out early? What can they do? They've got to concentrate and relax. Because you know what you can do in the gym, you can do it in a fight. They've got to relax.
This round's still up for grabs with just 10 seconds to go. Talk about Robinson in that last round. I'm worried about these two fighters gassing out. There's the bell to start round 8. Fatigue is setting in. Let's see how they handle it here in this round.
An amazing pace and tempo set in the last round. Can you keep this up? Me personally, I don't think that's possible. And if they can, their training, their conditioning would have been ridiculous, like they're in the army. But these guys, if they can keep up this pace, we are in for a great night.
He needs to be careful not to punch himself out. Swing and a miss for that jab. You hear people talk about a boxer's chin. Do they have a good chin? Do they have a glass jaw? Those are questions that are being answered here tonight.
Todd, you know what? Sometimes when I've gone in the ring with fights like that and you punch them, you just want to run. You want that spaceship to come and lift you out there because you think, what the hell am I going to do now?
Halfway through the round, and I don't know who's got the advantage. Great stuff.
They're so close, so close. How can you separate them? It's going to be a hard night tonight for the judges.
A lot of effort being exerted here. The straight right just misses. Jab does not score. This round could go either way. 10 seconds to go. That's about as close as you can get a majority decision win.
It's been a good one. Good entertainment. Everybody benefited. Those fighters there will learn so much from this fight. The fans cannot argue with that decision. I'm sure you won't, Todd, because I'm not. I'm happy with what I've just seen.